This video is directed towards people who have hobbies that they enjoy that others might find ridiculous or childish. Don't be willing to lose yourself to try to make somebody else happy, because you will find that you will become a very bitter person. The world is already a harsh enough place. We need to be able to find some sort of enjoyment in life, or else what's the point? Some of us like to collect things. Some people collect movies, some people collect comic books, some people collect action figures or unopened toys, or someone like me, I like to collect Pokemon cards and obviously toys and stuff that you see behind me. There are people that will find the things that you like to do as dumb or childish. Just know there's nothing wrong with it. A lot of us like to try to have a little symbol of our childhood, some type of peaceful sanctuary that we can retreat to after having to deal with everyday life. And there's nothing wrong with that, so long as you're making sure that your responsibilities are taken care of first, because we are adults and we do have responsibilities. Some of us have kids to take care of, bills to pay. Those always have to come precedence, no matter what. It's hard to keep a hobby collection if you're being evicted out of your place. And making sure that your kids have heat and hot water and food in their bellies all the time, obviously, comes first over anything else. So after all the bills are paid, there's food in the house, and you have an extra $20, and you want to go out and you want to buy yourself something that brings you a little bit of happiness, do it. Because we only have one life to live. Why not live it with some sort of enjoyment? The problem is there are people out there who we try to share our life with, who want to try to change the person that you are to make themselves happier. Here's the thing about that. No matter how much somebody changes for those people, it will never be enough change. They will find something else that they want to change about you. Something that they feel is not perfect. Something that they feel is not a perfect fit for your world. Don't lose yourself to somebody. There is absolutely nothing wrong with finding enjoyment in things that remind you of your childhood, because a lot of us would love to go back to our childhoods. A time before responsibilities and bills and paying taxes. A time before having to go to work 40 to 80 hours a week. Some people find enjoyment rebuilding cars. Some people find enjoyment doing home repairs. And there's nothing wrong with that either. And then there are those people who find enjoyment in just sitting on the couch and watching TV with the person they love. And there's nothing wrong with that either. But not everybody is the same. Just because you like to do things that don't involve the person that you're with is not some sort of symbol that you don't like the person that you're living with. What becomes the issue is when that person that you're living with is constantly berating you for the things that you like. That's not okay. If you find yourself in a situation where the negativities outweigh the positives, maybe it's time to rethink where your life is going. Nobody should have to sacrifice the things that they enjoy doing to try to make somebody else happy. As stated previously, so long as your responsibilities are taken care of first. There are people out there who will have the expectation that you need to change yourself for them. Absolutely not. There are people out there who will find enjoyment in the same things that you do. And having a massive change in your life is not something that's easy to deal with. But we shouldn't have to sacrifice our own happiness in an attempt to try to make somebody else happy that will never find happiness no matter how much you change. There'll always be something rooted in the back of their minds of something that they can change about you. Well, they don't like the way you sleep. They don't like the way you dress. They don't like the way you look. They don't like this. They don't like that. And it is going to be a non-stop battle on trying to change the person that you are to mold you into the person that they want in their life. I'm pretty sure there's somebody out there who will be that person that they want. And you should not have to sacrifice yourself to try to be that person that they want. If they cannot accept you for who you are, well, that's just a loss on them. Just because you like to collect things that somebody else might not find entertaining does not make you a bad person. It makes you a different person, and there's nothing wrong with that. Typically, the people that are always trying to change you, really, it's because they don't like the person they are, and they're trying to mold you into something that they could be proud of so they could find some sort of satisfaction in life. That they finally accomplished something. But in doing so, you will lose the person that you are. And that is not okay, because we are all different. Not everybody is the exact same. Even if that person finds somebody who matches them 99.9%, that 0.1% they are still going to try to change to make them the person they want 100%. And the reason I say this is because I've been in enough relationships with people who are constantly trying to change who I was, constantly trying to mold me into the person that they wanted me to be. And that breeds so much negativity in your life that you become an insufferable, bitter person because of it. And that is not a healthy life to live. If they cannot accept the person that you are, then they don't truly love you. They love the idea of you. Maybe they like the money that you make, or maybe they like the way that you look. And that's the part that they really care about. And now they want to mold you into the person that they want you to be, so that way they can have their cake and eat it too. Don't lose yourself for somebody who does not care about you as the person you are. Love yourself and find somebody who will love you for who you are also.